The former rebel leader Adelita met her demise in Mayans MC Season 5, Episode 7. She's killed a lot of bad guys. She stuck the knife into a lot of people, and it is poetic justice that she died by her own weapon of choice, a blade. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. If you've seen the episode, you will see that Adelita, she's made a lot of brutal kills herself. Well, this time, her death was pretty brutal. She got stabbed, and she continued to get stabbed. She ended up falling over, she bled out, and it was none other than Minnie who killed Adelita. Now, you might not know who Minnie is. You might be thinking, who the heck is this person? Well, if you can remember, Minnie has been with Adelita since the beginning of the series. She was, let's say, a mini Adelita. She was like a protege. She was basically like one of the kid rebels. The rebels were using kids. I never really agreed with that from the beginning of the show, but yeah, the rebels were using kids to try and fight their war against the cartels, and Minnie was, I guess, one of Adelita's top kid warriors, and they always had this friendly relationship. Adelita always looked at Minnie as if she was a daughter, non-blood daughter. It always appeared that way. This always seemed very close. Whenever Minnie was in trouble, whenever Minnie was feeling down, she would always go to Adelita, and Adelita would always help her. Adelita would always take care of it. We even seen Adelita kill Pablo in Season 3, when it was kind of hinted that Pablo was just allowing gender roles to happen in the rebels. Like, you had all the boys were like doing the killings, and all the boys, they were like playing video games, and you looked at the girls and they happened to be like walking about. They were doing like the dishes. I think there was a few of them like impregnated. So I don't know if that was by Pablo, but Adelita seen that, and she just seen that he was allowing this treatment to happen. She didn't like it, and she killed Pablo. She stabbed him to death. So, and that was basically because Minnie told her. So Adelita believed Minnie. So she was willing to kill her. I don't know if you'd call her best friend, but he was certainly her lieutenant. He was certainly her number 2, and she killed him just over Minnie. So that shows you how close this relationship is between Adelita and Minnie. However, it's not close anymore, because as we've seen in episode 7, Minnie just killed Adelita, brutally stabbed her to death. And the big question is, why did you do it? We're here to talk about why, but honestly, I don't know. It was so random. A lot of things in this show don't really make sense. A lot of things in this show are out of place. Literally, people will be in one episode and then you won't see them for like 4 more episodes. It's hard to follow stories. It's hard to like have the continuation of stories flow when you're not seeing the story progress episode by episode by episode. When you bring somebody in on episode 2 and then we don't see them again to episode 6, that's garbage. And this show does that because I think it's got so much filler, it's got so much crap, it's got so much useless stuff going on. It tries to cram as much as it can in, and then a lot of times that means that not every scene can get in an episode, and then sometimes you literally do have 2, 3, or even 4 episodes where you're getting main characters not in. Even look at Isaac, look at the SOA, look at Sam Dino. They've went 3 episodes this season where you have not seen them. That's just not good enough. That is not good enough at all. There's been other big characters and big stories that haven't really done anything. If you look at Gilly's storyline with his kid, for example, it's like you'll see it 1 episode, but then you won't see it again for another 3 episodes. So why would we care? I mean, for us to care, we need to be seeing it constantly. We need to be understanding the story, understanding the situation. Mayans don't do that. So the big question is, why did Minnie kill Adelita? And honestly, guys, I do not know. I do not know. It's the first time we're seeing Minnie since the latter episodes of Season 3. So almost 2 full seasons, almost 20 episodes. It might even be 20 episodes exact since we last seen her. And why did she do it? I honestly do not know. Did she feel abandoned? The fact that Adelita just left her? And if that's the case, why did Adelita leave Minnie? Why didn't Adelita bring Minnie with her? She's on about creating a family. She's very close to Minnie. She looks at Minnie as a daughter. You would wonder maybe why Adelita didn't bring Minnie with her, to be with Angel, to be with their son Maverick. How did that not happen? Is that why Minnie killed Adelita? Was she jealous? Did she feel like Adelita abandoned her, left her to go and be with her new family? Possibly. Was it because Adelita was working with the LNG momentarily? Did she view that as a betrayal because the rebels are supposed to be against the cartels? Could that be the case? I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't make any sense, guys. I've no idea. And I'm going to be honest, normally with Mayans MC, it is kind of crazy. It is kind of hard to follow, but if you look at things long enough, you can try and break them down, and you can try and come to a conclusion, come to some sort of reasoning why something is happening, why this might be happening, why that might be happening. But I'm going to be honest here, I have no idea. I do not know why Minnie killed Adelita, and if one of you guys could let me know the real reason why she done it, then that would be great. Adelita literally turned up out of the blue, out of nowhere, to give her stacks of cash, like 4 big duffel bags of cash, and Minnie repays her by killing Adelita. And what do I think of Adelita? Do I really care? Not really. I've never liked Adelita from the first episode. I always felt like it was hard to get behind her. We were supposed to believe that, you know, she's this strong, powerful woman, and I know I bash it a lot of times. I say this show's definitely got an agenda with gender politics and pushing women, pushing feminism and unrealistic roles where the women always have to be in power, the women always have to look superior to the men. I know I complain about that all the time, but let's just say for this rebel's sake, I'm not actually that bothered. That's not the reason why I dislike Adelita. The reason I dislike Adelita is because I just didn't like it at the start. You get introduced to her, and she is basically using children as soldiers. She is using children as soldiers. Look at Sons of Anarchy when they go to Belfast. The fact that Jimmy is using kids, maybe as young as 11, but most of the kids he was using, they were like 14, 15. And I'm not condoning that, right? Everyone thought that was appalling, that Jimmy was bringing kids into the IRA and using kids to do his dirty work and stuff like that. And I get it, that is bad. But why does Jimmy get criticised for that? Why is Jimmy made it to be a horrible guy for using children as soldiers, child soldiers? Yeah, Adelita, she can do it. And she's supposed to be the woman that we all cheer for, the woman that we look up to, the woman that we're supposed to want to, you know, win for the rebels and defeat the cartel. That's not what I seen. I just looked at her and I thought, wow, you know, she's actually using kids to kill each other, kids to kill other people, kids to do these heinous crimes. Even when they found that kid, the small kid that was trying to infiltrate the rebels, yeah, he was reporting back to Galindo and stuff, and I get it, he's betrayed them. But she literally got Minnie, who must have been like, what, about 8? Looked about 8 years old in season 1. And she pushed this kid off a roof. Fucking hell, killed him. He went through like pallets of glass, shards of glass. And this kid's just laying there, falling, pushed to his death. And like, for what? Because he was, I don't know, scared or whatever. He was told to do this by Galindo. Adelita is not a nice woman. She's not a nice person. She's not someone I want to cheer for. I don't know why Angel is with her, to be honest. I know Angel's he's got a lot of problems, he's got a lot of faults, I'm not going to deny that, but I think Angel's way too good for Adelita in terms of his personality and even in terms of looks, but that's not what this video is about, guys. This video is about why did Minnie kill Adelita. Honestly, I do not know. I don't know. So if someone can tell me in the comments, I would appreciate it. And if someone does tell us, or if we find out, then we'll make a more detailed video to talk about why she done it, but right now it's hard to talk about it because I actually do not know. So somebody let me know in the comments. Maybe we can revisit this topic down the line. That's it. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscription. Catch you in the next one. Mayans MC, guys. Peace out.